Hello world, and thanks for joining me. My name is Mohit Deshpande, and in this course we'll be learning all about data analysis. So we're going to be doing some really neat things with some very real world data. We're going to learn how we can plot our data, we're going to learn how we can clean our data, and we're going to learn how to do a little bit of machine learning. We're going to learn how to do linear regression on top of our data set to learn a line of best fit. So we're going to be covering all of these topics. So like I mentioned, we're going to learn how to take very real data. This is flight data taken from domestic flights in the United States across the year 2017. This is data that I collected, and it's very a real data set that we're going to be working with. We're going to learn how to do kinds of data cleaning. So how do we handle dealing with the appropriate data types for columns? How do we deal with missing or null values? We'll get a little bit into how we do kinds of plotting, how we do line plots, and how we do histograms of our data, so we can get a better feel for what our data actually look like. I'll be giving you a very brief introduction to statistics. We'll cover what statistics is, a little bit about mean and standard deviation, and then we'll get into inferential statistics and linear regression. I'll show you how we can compute the line of best fit using linear regression, as well as how we can determine how good is that line of best fit. We've been making courses since 2012, and we're super excited to have you on board. Online courses are a fantastic way to learn new skills, and I take a lot of online courses myself. Zenva courses consist mainly of video lessons that you can watch and rewatch as many times as you want at your own pace. We also have downloadable source code and project files, and they contain everything that we build during the lessons. It's highly recommended that you code along. In my experience, that's the best way to learn a new topic is to get your feet wet, get your hands dirty with the code. And lastly, we've seen that students who get the most out of these online courses are those that stick with it and make some kind of weekly plan, depending, of course, on your own availability and learning style. So Zenva, over the past 6 years or so, has taught all different kinds of topics on programming and game development to over 300,000 students. This is over 100 courses. The skills that they learned in these courses are completely transferable to other domains. In fact, some of the students have used the skills that they've learned to advance their own careers, to make a startup, or to publish their own content from the skills that they've learned. Thanks again for joining, and I look forward to seeing all the cool stuff you'll be building. Now, without further ado, let's get started.